people, welcome to another edition of Clash on Clans. Clash on Clans. Now, you may have noticed I've been absent for a couple of weeks. I haven't done an awful lot of Clash of Clans. That's mainly the fault of two things. One, Clash Royale, which myself and Ninja Boy have started playing in a big way. Now, if you're not sure what Clash Royale is, it's like a card-based version of this very game. It's actually simpler for the younger members, the younger viewers, to be able to use, and so I think that's why Ninja Boy has taken more to that than he has to Clash or Clans, and of course it's a lot more fun when you're playing a game alongside someone else rather than just playing on your own. So I think that's why I've been distracted by Clash Royale. And then secondly, there's been WWE Supercards sort of heading towards WrestleMania tier and WWE Immortals and other things going on, so quite a busy time, added to which we've not been very well. So all these things in the pot means I went from Town Hall 7 to Town Hall 8 about 10 days ago. Now that was great because it had been a long time in coming, and everything I had when I was Town Hall 7 was at the maximum. I'd built up everything I could, the walls, the defences, all the collection of resources, everything, all the troops at my disposal, everything was maxed out. Now of course I've come to Town Hall 8, and everything is as low as it can possibly be, and it's a very different set of circumstances. All of a sudden you're going into battles, and instead of being one of the strongest, you're one of the weakest. And it's taken a bit of time to try and adapt, and it no longer are the dragons my main squad. I now have to look at the hog riders to get me through some battles. And as far as the defences are concerned, well, I'm getting whooped quite a bit. As you can see, I was in the lower Crystal League, but I've lost about 200 points, mainly because I keep getting attacked while I'm not here. Which doesn't help. So I've got to watch for that. They just have to excuse me now and again. I've got a bit of a dry throat, a bit of a runny nose. I'm going to battle on in Clash Royale. Now what I have done, because of my tardiness and my sort of lateness to the show, the clan's got a bit quiet. And we are down on members at the moment, and we haven't had a battle for a while. So I've actually started a clan war just to try and get people's moods going again. If you have a look at the clan, we're sort of down on number 33 out of 50. Now our basic bottom line requirement is that you've got 1,400 trophies. So if you've got 1,400 trophies and you fancy joining, send us a request. But we are looking for people who do their best to try and level out at respective levels, rather than say you're Town Hall 8 but you've only got level 3 defence towers or something. You know, we're looking for people who sort of build regularly and want to battle regularly as well. So if you fancy it, give us a knock on the door and we'll see if we fancy you. We might let you in. Who knows? Anyway, 33 members at the moment. As you can see, I'm a bit low on the war stars, but then I've not done too many wars myself because I'm fairly new to the game in many respects. But in this respect, let's have a look at what I did do this morning. I did check on things this morning, and I had been pasted again, but I went into a battle. Let's see how that went this morning. Well, you can already see how it went from that log, but this was quite a nice one because the left-hand air defence was being worked on. The right-hand air defence I took out, as you can see, straight away with my lightning bolts, which left me sending my giants in to take out that third air defence, which was in that the bottom of the diamond shape, and that helped because once that had gone, it's quite nice to put your dragons in a corner and they can fan out. So once my giants had done their job there, which they did very successfully, then it was time to send the drags in to start the mop-up operation. And what was nice to see was hidden away in their clan hut were just more giants who were never going to be a threat to my drags. So time to send the dragons in. Here they go. And then the mop-up operation started. Then it's just a question of timing, because obviously I've still got my 10 archers up my sleeve. And I've got my king up my sleeve as well. And the idea was to keep the king until the guys on the bottom right hand wall had cleared up that final archer tower. Throw the king in there. And then I thought the archers themselves, I'll keep them for the top left wall, the northwest wall, once a few more of those defensive towers and defences were down. So that's pretty much how it's going to pan out. If you see on the right hand side of the diamond, the king's now dropped in. I had, of course, it was still within range of that mortar that's near their town hall. I was hoping by then that the drags would have cleared that up, but it was fine. He skipped round the corner, Time to activate his special manoeuvres soon, when he brings out his barbarians to help him and speeds up for a bit. But as you can see, the dragons in a very nice line, just sweeping up there, just doing the job they need to do. And thankfully as well, there's no little huts in the corners that I have to worry about. So it was a fairly straightforward, clean sweep of a victory in the end. Time to bring the archers in. There they are on the northwest wall, top left hand side. Again, there's just one cannon that's still firing out at the moment, which the drags hadn't got to, so he's going to pick off a few of the archers. But by now, it doesn't matter, because then the dragons are picking off the final two defensive towers. Then it's just a case of that top of the diamond, and jobs are good. Now that was quite a nice tidy up as well. So there's 26 trophies, a very useful number at this stage when you've been leaking trophies, as I have, through inactivity, and not a bad amount of mana. And there was actually a bonus in there as well. So that was quite a nice array. And what I've got to do now is we're in this clan war. I just tidy up some of the mana and dark mana or elixir to collect. I just need to man my traps as well. What I've not got to look at now is the as you can see, we're getting pasted, absolutely pasted in the clan war I've started, and that's because the guys who we're up against, a very well organised unit. When I last checked, which was an hour ago, they only had about 26 points, but 7 of their battles were 3-pointers. And as you can see from my gang, it's a pretty nondescript response, but a lot of that will be down to the fact that I can hear a ninja boy. Come here, ninja boy. Come join in the fun. Is because my team, half of them, won't have been expecting it because they probably haven't logged in for a couple of days. So let me just shift over a bit. Can you get in the camera there? Can you get? We are losing badly in the clan war. Let's just move the camera just a touch. Ninja boy, everyone! Yay! But this is what it's suggesting I should attack. Base 22. Now, as I say, I've got my hog riders here. What I need to look at is what he's got tucked away in here, because if they're a very well organised clan, he's obviously going to have a dragon or something hidden in there. So I need to try and.
There's some good rewards I can see.
I need to entice them out. So, without much planning. And with quite a lot of just, oh, what the hell, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack. As you can see, I've got my hog riders, some minions, you can hear Ninja Boy's mum blow her nose in the background, and just a few archers to try and help out. And some protective shields.
And poison.
And a bit of poison, which should help if there's some ground troops coming out. But let's do this. What I shall do to start off with, I'm just going to bring a couple of minions here. Right, it's a dragon they've got.
Yeah.
So let's bring them out here. And what I can do is
poison.
Just try and drop some poison down. Get him back over here. Try and keep him here. Let this poison do its work. Come on, poison, do your work.
It's weird because you usually use the dragons.
Yeah, this isn't helping because I really needed to keep some of these. I needed to keep some of those hog riders to try and. Sorry, some of the minions to try and help me out with a clean-up, and that's not going to work. So there's an awful lot of work for the hog riders to do here.
You've got some loot.
Yeah, I perhaps didn't do that as well as I could have done. And I shouldn't have. I've realised as well, I've completely messed this up.
Oh, no.
Because I should have had fingers on both sides to let all these hog riders in at the same time. So I have, in essence, I've royally messed this up through holding the iPad in one hand. What I should have done. So I'm not concentrating properly. I've let Ninja Boy come in, said hello. And
I could have held it for you.
Yeah, he could have helped me out, but I have messed this up. I've messed this up very badly indeed. So all I can try and do,
on mag mode.
All I can try and do is I've even dropped my king in the wrong place because I'm being ham-fisted with one hand. Oh well. It was a lesson learned then. What I should have done, when I wanted to drop the hogs in, I should have put the iPad down and held fingers on either side. Or asked Ninja Boy to hold it. And look at that. That's an appalling effort. That is an appalling effort.
You're actually quite close.
No, it's not close at all.
39%.
You get a big fat 0 for being a doofus. So there you go, people.
You got
There you go.
0.
Yeah. That all came about because I wasn't paying attention and I didn't scout properly. And the important part, I was too busy talking to him without concentrating on what I should have been doing, which, as I said, we all know what I should have done. Should have dropped the hogs in either side at the same time. She had an even number sweeping in from either side. What didn't help was not getting the dragon down to start off with. If I'd got him down,
Then it could have been a lot easier.
I'd have paid better attention. But hey, you know, that's what happens when you're away for a bit and you just sort of lose your fighting skills. You just lose that instinct that carries you through these battles. It's not good enough, Big Jim. It's not good enough. So I need your help. You need to join. You need to come and show me how to play this game properly. Because I'm not doing it properly, am I? You need to come and help me. So have a look for the clan, BadLadDad. And if you've got what we think we need, you can join. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad, Instagram, like us on Facebook. There's going to be plenty of Supercard and Immortals coming up because Supercard hitting WrestleMania tier later today. Today is Wednesday. So if you're watching this the day this video's come out, there's going to be some Supercard tomorrow for the WrestleMania and plenty more videos every day that we can manage it just for you guys. We love you. We'll see you soon.